Shavuot is the festival that commemorates the occasion when God gave the Torah to the people of Israel on Mount Sinai. There is a custom of eating dairy on the festival that goes back at least 700 years, but nobody knows the reason for it. The most plausible explanation is that when the people of Israel gathered at the foot of Mount Sinai, Moses arranged for a photographer, and before he took the picture, Moses called out, "Say cheese." If you find this explanation a bit anachronistic, our rabbis offered many others. Even though none is particularly convincing, they still shed a light on the thought process of our ancient teachers. The Midrash interpreted the verse from Song of Songs, "Honey and milk are under your tongue," to mean that the Torah is compared to milk and honey. The obvious problem with this explanation is that we have no tradition of eating honey on Shavuot. Every letter in the Hebrew alphabet has a numerical value. Aleph is 1, Bet is 2, etc. Chalav, the word for milk in Hebrew, is 40, the number of days that Moses spent on Mount Sinai when receiving the Torah. Another explanation assumes that before the people of Israel received the Torah, they didn't know how to prepare meat in a kosher way. After receiving the Torah on Shavuot, which included the laws of kashrut, they needed time to prepare the meat properly, and in the meantime ate dairy products. Rabbi Moshe Isserlich describes a different version of the custom. The practice at the time of the temple, he explains, was to have 2 loaves of bread on Shavuot. To commemorate it, he started his festival meal with dairy dishes, then cleared the table, brought a new loaf of bread, and proceeded with the meat courses. It is permissible to eat meat after milk, but not the other way around. Modern scholars suggest that the reason we eat dairy is because milk was plentiful in medieval Europe, mainly in late spring, early summer, the time of Shavuot. To preserve the milk in an age before refrigeration, most milk was made into butter and cheese. No matter what the reason is, I'm certain that each one of you has your own favorite dish for Shavuot. Mine is an Italian ricotta cheesecake that I made myself in the Instant Pot. See you next week.